Married couples, when did you figure out your partner loved your money, not you? My wife's divorce threats over every little thing pushed me away. Infidelity and financial strain turned our love into heartbreak, so I just said, okay, and left. I am currently staying with my sister. My wife and I have been together for 5 years, married for 4. We had known each other for years prior. We have 1 kid together who is 4. I am the primary breadwinner in the house as she is a stay-at-home mom. It was her choice not to go back to work. For the last year and a half, we have been having arguments about 1 to 2 times a month. To be clear, I do help out with our daughter. I clean, cook, and am involved with both of them. The first time she said she wanted a divorce was when we got into an argument after my sister called and asked if she could stay with us for a bit, as she was having relationship problems, ironically. I said she could. My wife was not happy about that. I pointed out that her friend had stayed with us a couple of months prior for 5 weeks, didn't do anything around the house and was just there, no discussion, nothing. She was a stranger to me and my daughter. My sister is lovely and has a great relationship with our daughter, and I thought my wife was as well. She ended up staying with us for a week, helping out around the house, cooking, cleaning, and watching our daughter when needed. I thought we both forgave each other and moved on. The fights are usually over something small, and 90% of them are not started by me. I have suggested therapy and counseling, but she always said we never needed it. Well, I had it last night. She picked a fight, saying I was spending too much time at work, that she feels abandoned, and that I'm not a good father. She ended her rant with, I want a divorce. I stood up and told her that the only reason I work so much is because she can't stop spending our money, though I accidentally typed it as my money when I originally wrote this. We agreed to split the money into bills, future savings, our daughter's future, and fun money. However, she refused to get a job or go to school. I provide for the family and make it a priority to be there for our daughter's important dates, functions, doctor's appointments, anything she needs. She has always refused therapy or counseling. I don't want this anymore. I'll have my lawyer send her the papers once they're ready. I took my daughter's things and left to stay with my sister. It has been 2 days and my wife keeps calling and texting, saying she's sorry, that she didn't mean it, that she wants to go to counseling and therapy, that she needs me and misses me, etc. I don't know what to do. I love her. She is a good mother, but I can't keep doing this. Internet strangers, please help. Yes, I have a lawyer for my family and work whom I have known since I was a teen. Update. Unfortunately, this is not a sunshine and rainbows update. A few months back, I posted about how my wife kept throwing divorce in my face on a regular basis, until I had enough, got my daughter, and left. I want to clarify a few points from my original post. I pushed her to find a job, get a hobby, meet new friends, and do something, anything. I suggested seeing someone for help, but she refused each time. My daughter is my priority. I don't fight with my wife in front of her, nor around her. Growing up in a troubled household myself, I vowed I'd never let that be her experience. I don't know what my wife was planning to do that night, but I know you can't force someone to get help unless they truly want it. While I'm not blameless, I can't raise my daughter to think this is okay behavior or that this is what relationships are supposed to be like. After my post, I had a lot to think about. I told my wife that the fighting and divorce threats had to stop. She agreed, promising not to say it again. We even agreed to couples therapy. Therapy brought things to light and we started understanding each other better. She found a job, made some friends, and got a hobby. But another argument started after she overlooked plans we had made for our daughter. At the end of the argument, she muttered, I knew marrying you was a mistake. When I asked her to repeat it, she said, I should have divorced you years ago. I took my daughter and left, ultimately filing for a legal separation. Under the separation terms, we're still legally married but agreed not to get involved with anyone else. Finances are separated, but I still cover insurance and split bills. Both individual and couples therapy would continue. One morning when I went to drop off my daughter at her mom's, a shirtless man answered the door. My wife eventually came out in a robe, her face shifting from shock to sadness. Needless to say, once the separation period ends in 3 months, I plan to file for a dissolution of marriage. My daughter is safe, and while she doesn't fully understand the situation, she knows something is wrong. I promised myself I'd never become like my parents, but I guess some things can't be helped. I don't know what a healthy relationship looks like, but I'll focus on raising my daughter the best I can. Thanks for the support, comments, love, and criticism.